talked about them blitzing point guards and taking them out of stuff. They did a pretty good job on
They did. They did. They got us out of whack, and it didn't help us that Rudy has only had 1 day of practice offensively, and to go into a game and you're not on the same page, everybody's not on the same page, it's tough. But it's the NBA. It's nobody's fault. We just got to get back to the practice floor and get us some time together and be able to execute those situations, execute plays. Again, when we got stops, the problem is we didn't get stops to get out and run and push the pace. The pace slowed down in the third quarter, and it favored them.
And also had a stretch there where you had to get Kyle and Amir out both at the same time before foul.
Yeah, that was a gamble, but there's no way I could go without either one of those guys if the game was close in the fourth quarter. And it was so deep. I think it was like 7-8 minutes to go in the third quarter. So foul trouble got us in a bad way, and that put us behind. But again, that team is not chopped liver. I mean, again, we gotta play a near perfect game, 95% to compete against them. And I thought we did until, like you said, we got in foul trouble, and our bench was 4 for 18, and that's not usually they come through for us, and tonight they didn't.
We saw Rudy there a couple times in the first half defending LeBron one-on-one, had a couple block and forced some air ball. What kind of sense are you getting of him as a one-on-one defender right now against?
But it's a team defense. We don't depend on anyone as one-on-one defenders, and I thought that's what hurt us when they stretched the lead out. We had some breakdowns, and it wasn't the guy on the ball; it was our rotation, and we got to do a better job of rotating, and especially when we're small, when Rudy's at the 4, we got to understand who's rotating and who's cracking back. And we lost people in our rotations, and that's something we can't do, and that's on a team more so than an individual defender.
Is there a team in the league that's as aggressive on the defending the pick and roll as they are, or is that just a product of the talent?
Right. And again, when you got LeBron and those guys with length, and Wade and those guys blitzing, and Cal did a good job, to say the least. But your spacing has to be impeccable against that type of blitz. And again, they're one of the top when they're locked in and loaded. They're one of the top defensive teams in the league, and the 15 turnovers hurt us. Down there, we only had 9, and I thought that was the difference in the game tonight. And plus, it took us totally out of rhythm and got us out of what we want to do. So hats off to them. They're a heck of a team, and we're going to be better. We're going to be much better. But again, it starts on the defensive end more so than the offensive end. That'll help that 37% shooting.